Hey everyone, and welcome to Daily Scuba News. It was only a matter of time until we mentioned COVID-19. So in today's story, we are going to talk about the current threat of the virus, what's expected to happen, and also what could possibly happen. Okay, so what can you do to help stop the spread of COVID-19 when scuba diving? Washing your hands, sneezing into your elbow, not touching your face, and of course limiting your contact with other people has been drilled into us by now. But what if you're going on a dive? How can you prevent spreading it? Well, first things first, clean and sterilise your own kit. The CDC say that household cleaners are as effective against COVID-19 as they are against the common cold and flu viruses. Therefore, cleaning and disinfecting equipment meant for you or even another person, such as a second stage, masks, snorkels, and even a BCD's oral inflator is super important. If you at this moment in time are using rental gear, clean it. Even if the companies say they have cleaned it already, do it anyway. It's always better to be safe than sorry. When using rental gear, the main areas you want to disinfect should be on the regulator mouthpiece, snorkel, the BCD oral inflator, and the inside of the mask you are wearing. If your equipment is being serviced at the moment, when you get it back, disinfect it as soon as you get it, and when cleaning your equipment, just make sure that you use the cleaning product according to the manufacturer's directions, and then rinse your equipment with fresh water. For more information about cleaning your equipment, the awesome people over at Dan have created a blog post which is pinned in the comments. So that's what you can do right now to stop the spread when scuba diving. Let's talk about what might happen soon if you're going on a diving holiday in the next month or so. The chances of you going on your trip are looking very slim, so make sure you keep an eye on your holiday provider's website for updates. Check the travel protocols for the country you plan to visit. Looking directly at the country's main website can be quicker than looking at the holiday provider's website. Check daily if the country you are visiting has a high case of COVID-19, and if need be, just reschedule your trip. Again, it's better to be safe than sorry. So we have covered the here and now. What about the future? If this carries on, then what? Well, if this carries on into the start of the scuba diving season, this of course will affect tourism in popular dive locations. When flights are back up and running, there could be a price increase to try and recoup some money, but the biggest setback will be stock. With warehouses being on lockdown, this might have a knock-on effect on certain products, new and old. Also, if you want something serviced, there might be limited stock on items, so waiting lists might get longer. Now, as a scuba diving retailer, we know that most, if not all brands, have extra stock just in case something like this was to happen. So there really is no need to panic buy, people. But we might see a delay on some equipment, say in a couple of months, even if COVID-19 is sorted soon. There of course will be delay in stock due to border shutdowns and closed warehouses. This of course isn't just affecting the scuba diving industry. You should assume that most things are going to have a delay. Sorry to everyone who wanted a PlayStation 5 for Christmas, that might not happen now. So yeah, in a nutshell, clean your equipment. If you have rental equipment, clean it, even if the dive centre says they have done it. Anti-bac wipes should now be as important as your dive mask. And just keep updated on travel news to make sure you can go on your trip. And also, call your holiday provider to see where you stand about rescheduling your trip. So yeah, COVID-19 sucks, but like I keep saying, it's better to be safe than sorry. What are you doing to help prevent the spread of COVID-19? Do you have a dive holiday coming up? If so, what are you going to do? Let us know your thoughts and plans in the comments below. Stay safe out there, people.
The only difference between the new and the old Red Bear is the fact that they've now removed the TPM, also known as the stack temperature monitor, which doesn't, I don't know why it's called TPM. Anyway, after a ton of testing, VMS concluded that more accurate live calculation of remaining CO2 scrub life is available from the unit's live CO2